we'll start off first. I just want you to sit comfortably in your chair and just clear your mind for a second, okay? So what I want you first to do is take a nice, slow, deep breath through your nose and gently exhale out your mouth. So throughout the program, I will emphasize the breathing. The breathing is to help relax you, to lower your heart rate down, to kind of put you in an even keel as you do the program. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop our chin down to our chest. And then we're going to gently bring your head all the way up. So you're looking straight up as if you're looking into the sky. And then you're gently going to bring your head back down. Now the warm-ups will be a modified version of our warm-ups, but I'll give you a good taste of what we do. So bring your head back up again. And then slowly bring your head down. So as you're doing these movements, you want to take your time. Let's bring our head back up. And you want to continuously breathe through each movement. It is the breath that feeds your muscles to move. When you hold your breath, you're just kind of suffocating your body. So keep your breath constant. One more time, we're going to go all the way up. Hold it there, and then gently come back to neutral. That means you're just looking forward at me. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in through your nose, and out your mouth. Okay. So as you're looking at me, I want you to think that you're looking into a mirror. So I want you to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just let your head hang there. So a lot of the stretching, especially the warm-ups, we're using gravity through the work. We're not pushing, we're not pulling, we're not straining. We're just letting gravity help us. So now you're going to gently tip your head in the opposite direction. You tip your head towards your other shoulder. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. Again, we're not forcing the movement. And now you're going to tip your head to the other direction. So a lot of literature throughout the world, they kind of talk about Tai Chi as moving meditation. And I'd like to think of it that way. So we're going to tip our head again to the other direction. So the focus of Tai Chi obviously is to work on your physical abilities, but also to work on your emotional balance. And tip your head in the other direction. And also to get you connected with people around you in a sense of community. So there's a sense of spirituality to it without getting into a specific religion. Let's tip our head again to the other direction. Again, nice and gentle. Just letting the weight of the head do the work. We'll do it one more time. Going towards your right. And one more time to your left. Bring your head back to neutral. Relax. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. So the whole concept of yin and yang comes from Tai Chi. So Tai Chi is not about black, not about white, not about good and bad, it's about balance. So that's what Tai Chi gives you. It gives you what you seek or what you need. And Tai Chi for myself has done that for me throughout many, many challenging situations. Let's gently turn over your right shoulder. You're turning your head, just a little peek over your right shoulder. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Then gently turn and look over the other shoulder. Just a little peek over the shoulder. Now gently turn back to look over your right shoulder. And slowly turn back to look over your left shoulder. Keep breathing, nice and steady, everybody. Keep the breath constant. I'm going to turn again to look over the right shoulder. And if your chin doesn't touch your shoulder, that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's turn all the way through. Looking over the left shoulder. Bring your head back to neutral. Relax. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now you're going to do a combination of those movements into one. So you're going to drop your chin gently down to your chest. Nice and gentle. You're going to roll your head back. Your left ear towards your left shoulder. And you're going to roll your head back and all around in a nice, gentle circle motion. And you want to continue the circle right through. Don't stop. Just continuously move fluidly in a nice, gentle circle all around. We're going to do 3 times in this direction. All the way around. Just take your time. All the way around. Now, as your chin comes back to your chest, you're just going to pause for a second with your chin on your chest. Take a breath. Breathe in. Exhale out. Now rotate in the opposite direction. Your head goes back. You're rotating in a nice big circle. Now, for those of you who might have tight necks, and if you are over 18, which I am very much over 18, you might hear some noises, a little pop here and there. That's okay, that's normal. That's a part of the stretching process. So don't let that bother you. Go all the way around in a nice big circle. Last time. Your chin will end up back on your chest. Gently raise your head up. Relax. Take another slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now we're going to work on your shoulders. Nice and gentle. You're just going to raise your shoulders up towards your ears. You're going to hold it there for a second. And gently, in a slow, controlled manner, drop your shoulders down. And relax. Now, continuously breathe. Don't hold your breath. You're going to be tempted at times to hold your breath. Don't do that. You want to keep your body moving. Now, drop your shoulders down. It's the breath that feeds the movement in your body. Lift your shoulders up. And slowly down. We'll do that one more time. Just take your time, right? Bring your shoulders up. Hold it for a couple of seconds. And then release it down. Just relax. Just take another slow, deep breath. Breathe in through your nose. And out your mouth. So let's now work a little more on the shoulder. We're going to do shoulder rolls. So what I'm going to do is now you can use your hands any way that you want. If you want to slide your hands along your lap, you can. If you want to make a motion like you're rowing a boat with your hands, you can too. It doesn't matter. You just want the shoulders to have really big rolls. So you're going to pick your shoulders up, and you're going to pull them back. Right? Big shoulder rolls. You want to feel it through your shoulders, maybe a little bit up in your upper chest. Big shoulder rolls back. So if you ever get home from work and your shoulders are really tight, and you don't have somebody to give you a massage, you just sit in a beautiful chair, relax, and do these shoulder rolls for about 5 minutes in each direction. You just kind of lose your mind, play some music in the background, and it will help relax you. Take some of that physical tension out of your shoulders. The first parts of the body that get kind of honed in on by stress is your neck and your shoulders. So we really want to loosen them up. One more time, rolling back. Beautiful. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so let's gently roll our shoulders forward. Nice and gentle. So now you're just going the opposite direction. You know, the yin and the yang, right? going in the opposite direction. And your whole body works that way. So now we're rolling forward. So as you pull back, your shoulder blades come together, you come forward, right? You're coming forward. We'll do one more, just to kind of give you that little taste. And just relax your shoulders. Relax your body. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Okay. So stay with your shoulders. We're going to slip in a little bit of Tai Chi movement here. I want you to take your two hands and gently put them on the front parts of your knees. All you're going to do, nice and gentle, so you're sitting back in your chin. You're going to keep your arms nice and straight with bent wrists. You're going to gently raise your shoulders up as high as you can. Follow your hands with your focus, with your eyesight. At the very top, you're going to change the direction of your wrist and gently, slowly slide down. So this is just a modified version, a seated version of the first Tai Chi movement called painting the picket fence. So any of you have ever painted a picket fence, and I painted many as a kid, believe it or not, this is exactly how you paint a picket fence. Exactly how you do it. Now when you're reaching your hands up, you're going to feel your stomach get a little tight, and you're going to feel a little bit in your back, and that's exactly what I want you to feel. So that's called your core. Let's go up again. So this is like putting the paint on the picket, and then at the very top you would take the paintbrush and slide the paintbrush out to make it smooth and uniform. And you don't want to leave any holidays. That's a missed spot, right? You go all the way down. We're just going to touch our knees very gently. We're going to go back up again. Just take your time, going up. And I want you to take it nice and slow, nice and methodical. And then slowly come down. So a lot of the movements that we do are to focus on everyone's core. Their stomach and their back working together to stabilize your body, right? So that's what your core is. And if your core, if you have weak stomach muscles or weak back muscles, it will cause your balance to be impaired. So they're really strengthening that in a way that's gentle. Okay. Nice and easy, everybody. We're going to take our two hands. We're going to drop them down to our sides. Nice and gentle, nice and calm. Bring your hands together into prayer. I will come to this prayer stance throughout the program, okay? So my elbows are up. If your elbows are down, that's okay. I like my elbows up to be kind of nice and straight. Now, from the waist up, my whole head, my shoulders, my chest, my stomach, my whole waist is going to turn in that direction. So I'm turning the whole body like a twist towards your right. And at that end point, you feel it a little tight, a little uncomfortable. Don't hold it. Now, don't hold your breath. Breathe. You're going to hold it for a second, then you're going to release. And you're going to gently go smoothly through to the other side. Once you come to the other side, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pause. That little end point, you feel it tight. You're going to relax. You're not going to overthink it. You're going to breathe and release. Good job, everybody. Just relax. Bring your hands back down to your lap. Let's take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so now we're going to loosen up your hips a little bit. Nice and gentle, nothing very fancy. You're going to take your right knee. You're going to raise it up at least waist level, okay? So you're going to raise it up. You don't have to bring it up super high. You don't have to pull your knee into your chest. You just have to get it above your waist, okay? So we're going to hold the knee. You can hold it with one hand or two. If you don't want to use your hands, you don't have to. But most people use at least one hand or two to hold the knee up, just to get up and feel comfortable. And then your other hand can be supported on your other leg, just to give you that little extra support. Now you're going to gently let that knee down, slowly back down to the ground and bring up the other knee. So again, I'm trying to warm up your hips, okay? And some people do have very tight hips, and if they do some of the movements, they could get a strain. We don't want that. It would be embarrassing for any of my friends who come to Tai Chi to get hurt during Tai Chi. So we're trying to avoid that. Let's bring that knee down. Let's bring up the other knee. nice and slow. So some of our other Tai Chi groups, we might do this movement in a marching manner, very slow and methodical. But with you, we're going to do the stretches. Okay. We're going to bring that knee down. We're going to bring up the other knee. So we gently bring it up, and we're going to hold it. Okay. But like as I told you before, I've been stretching my whole life. So for me, stretching Tai Chi is a warm blanket. It's been with me for a long time. Let's bring that knee down. Let's take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now what you're going to do is you're going to bring up your right foot off the ground and want your leg nice and straight. Okay, so your foot is off the ground. You're going to feel your quadricep muscles, the muscles in your upper thigh. They might feel a little bit of a burn. That's okay. That means they're working. So don't let that bother you. You're just toning up and holding them up. So what you're going to do at this point, you're going to pull your toes back. Okay, so we're stretching out the whole back of the leg. From your bum all the way down to your heel, everything is getting stretched when you pull your toes back. Now you're going to push your foot out. So keeping the foot up, pushing your toes out. So Tai Chi, a big part of Tai Chi is discipline and methodology, and being methodical, but also to be patient. You take things slowly, patiently, and with better mindset behind it. Pull your toes back again, nice and easy, okay? And if you get a little tired, you want to do this on the floor, you can do it off the ground, it's okay. Let's push out again, last time, we're pushing the toes out, like you're pressing a pedal in your car. Now, gently bring that foot down, bring up the other foot. So you're doing your left foot now, you're doing the left foot. Nice and easy, pull back your toes. Okay? Again, if you hear any noises in your ankle, a little snap, a little crack, a pop, don't worry, don't let that bother you. That's just there's air in your joints, and you're getting the air out of your joints. What we're really trying to do is we're trying to loosen up the synovial fluid that's throughout every joint in your body. So synovial fluid, let's push the foot out again, it's just like motor oil in a car. That's all it is. And motor oil keeps the engine lubricated so it can run. Well, the synovial fluid is the fluid in your joint capsule, in your joints, that allow you to have free-flowing movement. Lack of movement means that synovial fluid gets thick and gunky, just like motor oil in a car. So, you can't change the synovial fluid, but we can keep it nice and smooth. Let's pull the toes back by doing stretching, by doing movements like this, keeping your body in action. It can really allow your body to stay fluid. That's what you want. Let's push the foot out again. Beautiful. And bring that foot down and just relax for a second. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Let's go back to the right foot. We're going to do one more thing. So we kind of stretch out the top part of the foot and the back part of the leg. But now we're going to bring up the foot again. We're going to focus on the lateral parts of your ankle. So you're going to do a little circle. Just 5 little circles going around, rolling in. That's all you're going to do. So this is stretching out the side part of your ankle. This is where you're going to twist your ankle, right? You're going to strain or you're going to pull a tendon or ligament in your ankle. You don't have a lot of big muscles in your ankle. You have a lot of tendons and ligaments. And that's what gets hurt when you twist your ankle. Nice and easy. So you'll notice my foot, I don't have as much movement as what is the average person would have. My feet have been surgically fused when I was a young child. And because of that, I don't have as much movement in my ankle as you do. I have about 50% as much as you do. I can still move my ankles. It's never stopped me. It's never stopped me from playing baseball, football, wrestling, boxing, mixed martial arts. It's never stopped me, but it is what it is, right? So it's a limitation, and I work around it. I compensate for it. Beautiful. Let that foot down. We'll go back over to the other foot. You just bring up the other foot. 5 little rows rolling in. Okay? And I do a lot of warm-ups because I want people to understand that you don't have to get hurt or be as sore from exercise if you warm up. So I stretch every morning. I do a dozen actually it's 13, but let's call it a baker's dozen of stretches is what I do. And I do them every morning, and it keeps my body raring to go. So when I get home from work, I can either work out, I can go out, I can do things, I'm not sore, and it just keeps my body moving, okay? So it's very, very important. Let's roll out now. And again, I'm not 18, as most of us are not 18. As I said, I'm 300 years of dog kids, I'm a little guy. And the reality is that when you get older, you gotta stretch more, not less. You gotta stretch more. And I stretch every day. I'll be stretching for the last day I die, last breath in my body, because it keeps me moving. So, roll around, perfect. Now, just let the feet down. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you notice that breath is nice and slow. Deep in, slow out. It's called dragon's breath. It's to allow your body to really absorb the oxygen and also to allow your body to slowly release the oxygen out, the carbon dioxide. So now we're going to do some standing things. So everything I do, you can do from a seated level or from a standing level. So if you're uncomfortable trying anything standing, and everything I'm going to do is going to be very basic, don't worry. But if you are uncomfortable, you can do it from a seated level. Okay? So I'm going to stand up. I'm gently pull my chair back a little bit and see where I'm standing, if it's a good spot. Okay, nice and easy. First I'm going to do, it's another stretch, but it's a great stretch. This is one of my dozen or so movements I do every morning. I'm going to share it with you. You take your right hand, you're going to reach straight up into the sky. Now, as you reach up, you're going to gently arch your hand going over your outside shoulder. As you do this, you're going to weight shift a little more weight in that direction. You're going to hold it there. Try to have your arm as straight as you can. Look up into your hand. Now, everybody's going to look different doing this. Don't worry. Just a big reach, big stretch. Now, gently bring that hand down to your side and switch to the other side. Big reach, big stretch. I'm looking up, so I get that little extra cervical stretch from my neck. And I'm feeling that stretch from my fingertips down to my hip, all the way down to the floor. Let's do it one more time in each direction. Kind of like you're putting one hand in your pocket, and the other hand comes up into the sky. Hold. Don't hold your breath, you're holding the movement. Breathe, and release. We go back to the other side. A little bit of a switch. Reaching, stretching, breathing. That's Tai Chi. All right. Bring your two hands down to your sides. Just relax. Get yourself nice and comfortable and calm. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so let's do that. Before we do the first Tai Chi movement again, standing, let's do what's called standing twisting dragon. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. That's called horse stance. You don't have to go into horse stance. You can keep your legs straight. So all I'm doing is just slightly bending my knees a little bit. So it's almost like I'm riding a horse. What I'm really doing is, and my dad taught me this when he was doing the Chinese stretches with me, he told me to go in the stance, is to strengthen out your quadriceps and your bum. From the knees up, those muscles are activated. And that's what you're doing when you're in horse stance. If you're not comfortable, keep your legs straight. It's okay. Now, gently bring your hands back to prayer. Okay, so let me do one first, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my right hand, which will be your right hand, my left, right. You're going to go out to the side. Once you're fully extended, you're going to gently turn behind you. You're going to hold it there for a second, and then you bring your hand forward. Okay, let's try it in this direction. Ready? Opposite direction. Hand comes out, then you go back, and then you gently bring your hand back forward. So this is called standing twisting dragon. So this is a very important stretch. It's holding on the weakest part of your back that most people don't stretch. Most people don't do this kind of movement in their back. but you should. And I do this every day. Think of it as preventive maintenance. Okay, as we come back to center, you're going to relax. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Oh, we're doing great for time, too. So always peek at my watch. All right, gently bring your hands down the front part of your thighs. Now we're going to do that first Tai Chi movement again. Now you're going to do it standing. Now it's a little more challenging because you're standing. When you reach up above your head, you're going to feel like you're teetering a little bit. That's okay. That's your back and your stomach, your core helping stabilize you. You're exercising your core. Okay, nice and gentle. Bring your hands straight up. I want you to take your time. Go nice and slow. You go up above your head. Once you're above your head, you pause just for a brief second. You gently transition your hands like you're sliding down. And like I said, when you're standing, you're going to feel that little bit of a rock. If your body's going to rock a little bit, that's okay. Don't let that bother you. It's okay. Let's go up again. You go up. And again, you're breathing. You're relaxing. You're not overthinking it, right? Just kind of make it flow. Okay, gently bring your hands down. I want you to relax for a second. Take another deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, in between these forms, and they're called forms, every movement's called a form. If you need to wiggle a little bit, let's say you need to wiggle a little bit, you want to move your hips and stuff because you're getting tight, wiggle. Move around a little bit, recalibrate. I call it, it's on the page, recalibrate, right? So we recalibrate, and then we're getting ready to do it again, right? Now the next movement, nice and gentle. Let's bring our hands back to prayer. Pause for a second. Now, you're going to elevate your hands in front of your face, and then you're going to separate them. It's called framing your face, right? So I'm framing my face. You're going to gently close your fists. These are gentle fists. They're not fists of fire. They're fists of calm and peace. You bring the two fists together, just probably across from your sternum. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to extend it fully out. So it's nice and straight, parallel with your shoulder. Your hand is palm up, right? And I'm looking at my hand. Then you bring your hand back in. You go out to the other side. You bring it out. You bring it in. Now, once you bring it in, the sequence finishes with your two palms facing outward, and you do big circles facing out. Big circles coming around. We're going to flow back into prayer, but we're just going to gently elevate it up to our face and do the sequence again. We separate our hands. We close our fists. We bring the two fists together and do the sequence again. We go out. We come in. We go out. We come in. Big circles all around. Let's do that one more time. It's very gentle, very easy. So you gently elevate the hands up. Separate the hands. Close your fists. Have the two fists face each other. And do your sequence. You go out. You come in. You go out. You come in, big circles all around. Good job, everybody. Let's bring our hands back to center, back to prayer. Just pause for a second. Let's take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, nice and easy. From this point, we're going to take our hands. We're going to interlace our fingers. Interlace, right? So interlock means you're locking your fists together. We're just kind of gently bring them together. Interlace. As you interlace, I like to bring my two thumbs together, but you don't have to. You keep it open. You're just going to take your hands and then cover up your forehead like a mask. You can be able to see through your mask. Now from here, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to do a little bit of a half squat. So you're coming down. From here, we're going to straighten your legs. You're going to bring your shoulders back. You're going to release your hands Up and out. You're going to bring your head up, shoulders up, and you're looking straight up into the sky. We are all now beautiful sunflowers, absorbing the sun's beautiful sunshine. Okay, let's come back together. So your hands come back together. You cover up your face. You do a little bit of a bow. You go down into a half squat. Hold. Relax. Straighten those legs. Shoulders back. You release your hands. They come up and out like a big Y. Your head is up. Your shoulders are up. You're reaching and stretching in all directions. Hold it there. Let's come back to center. Let's do that sequence one more time. Interlace your fingers. Cover up your face. Gentle bow. You go down into a half squat. Just take your time. Go nice and slow. Half squat. Straighten the legs. Shoulders back. Head is up. Palms are up. You're reaching and stretching right up into the sky. Imagine feeling the warmth of the sun all over your body. And then gently bring your hands back to center. And relax for a second. Let's take a nice, slow, deep breath, everybody. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, let's interlace our fingers in front of us this time. Now, when you interlace this way, now your thumbs will come together. From here, you push down towards the earth, fully extend your arms. Get yourself nice and comfortable because you're going to raise those arms straight up into the sky. And I want you to look at your hands as they go above your head. This is called holding up the sky. Stay there for a second. Release. Now your palms are facing laterally out to your sides. You're going to come all the way around. Back to prayer. Back to center. Pause for a second. Interlace your fingers. Thumbs come together. We push down. We raise our arms up. Up, up into the sky. You hold and release. Big circles forward. Nice and gentle, nice and peaceful. Do that one more time. Hands come together. Interlace your fingers. Thumbs come together. We push down. With straight arms, we go up, up, up into the sky. Hold. Hold, relax, breathe, and release. Let's come all the way around again. Good job, everybody. Come back to center. And we'll pause for a second. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, we'll wait for time. So let's do one that's a little challenging. Next two are going to be a little challenging, right? You can do them seated down if you wish. So you're going to take out, this is my right hand. I'm going to reach out towards the side. I want you to pretend you're grasping a bow. So you're holding onto a bow. You're going to take this hand, and I like to have my two fingers up like I'm ready to pluck the bow. You don't have to use your whole hand, but I like to do it like this. So now you're going to weight shift towards your hand that's extended. You're going to weight shift out. I want you to take your fingers and pluck the cord of the bow. Now you're going to weight shift back. You're going to lean back. You're going to hold that pose. You're trying to line up that hip and that shoulder all together. Stay there for a second. Release. Reach forward. Pluck the bow. Pull back the cord. You want to hold. Take aim and release. We reach forward. We pull back. Hold. Hold. Release. Come back to center. Relax for a second. Take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember the yin and the yang, we have to do both sides. So now we're going to reach out to the other side. hold on to the bone. We pluck the cord. We pull back. We aim. Try to line up that shoulder, the back shoulder, with your hip and your knee. Release. So this is teaching you not only weight shifting properly, but try to align your body to be safe and strong. Release. We pluck the cord. We pull it back towards our cheek of our face. We hold. We aim. Release. One more time. Reach. We pull. We come back to center. Hold. And release. Good job, everybody. Recalibrate yourself back to center. Relax. Take a nice, well-deserved deep breath. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, we're going to do one more. That's a little challenging before we finish with a nice cleansing activity. So, I want you to step forward with your left foot. Step forward and have your right foot turned out to the side. Now, do not have your heels behind each other. Offset them, because that is a wider base of support and you are stronger. This is a true fighting or boxing or even, any kind of martial arts stance. What you want to do is, I want you to keep this in your mind, you want to bend your knees a little bit and flex your ankles and bend at the hips. This bounciness gives you strength. It allows you to move side to side and forward and back. So nice and gentle. You're going to stop with your hands on your back shoulder. You're going to take your hands and you're going to slide them down towards the ground. You're going to go up and out. And as you reach out, I want you to scoop like you're scooping clouds from the sky and come back. Come back when you stop. Nice and gentle. You stop from the back shoulder. Hands are now pushing out. You push out. We flow back, just like the ocean tide, right? Rolling in and rolling out, everybody. Nice and gentle. We reach, we come back. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. Good job, everybody. That's challenging. There's a lot of combinations that you're doing it. You're doing weight shifting, you're reaching high, you're reaching low, but it's me designed to be that challenge for you. Okay. Let's take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now step with your other foot forward. So now my right foot is forward. My left foot is back. And this is my true stance. I'm a southpaw. Those of you who don't know that terminology, it's an old terminology. It means you're left-handed. Okay. So you stop with your hands on your back shoulder, right? You take your hands, you fall down to the earth. You go up and out, you scoop and flow back. Do the same movement, just in reverse, right? Flow out. We come back. One more time, back shoulder, flowing out, coming back. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's get ourselves centered again. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last movement, I like to do a cleansing movement. I have a couple of different variations. I'm going to give you the one that I like the most. It's the simplest, easiest. I want you to stand again, nice and wide, shoulder width apart. Your hands are on your sides. Okay? So this is meant to kind of help you wash out negativity. Okay? We all need to kind of let it go. So we're going to go up into the sky. Have your hands arch over your head. I want you to look up and see the inside of your hands. See the fingers. I want you to imagine that that is a storm cloud that is over your head. Now, as it comes out, I want you to slowly descend down to earth. And imagine your fingers are big, big raindrops. Your raindrops start to hit your forehead. And then you come to that understanding that rain is washing away negative thoughts out of your mind, negative feelings out of your heart, and negative energy out of your chi. In Tai Chi, your chi, they say your life force is where your belly button is. It's funny because when you study occupational therapy, they call this your center of gravity. It's interesting. Okay, let's go back again into the sky. We're going to pause for a second, but now we know what we're looking for. We're looking forward to that rain. And as that cloud opens up, that rain comes down, and it washes away more negative thoughts out of your mind, more negative feelings out of your heart, and more negative energy away from your chi and into the ground. We're going to do that one more time. We go up again into the sky. We pause for a second. Take a breath while you're pausing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the rain come down. Now the rain is washing away the last negative thought out of your mind, the last negative feeling out of your heart, and the last negative energy is being washed out of your body, away from your chi, and into the ground. Let's just pause for a second in neutral and just take a nice slow deep breath, everybody. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last thing we're going to do is you're going to take your right hand and extend it fully in front of your body. And you're going to close and make a fist. Now, as you bring that fist towards your body, the inside of your hand is going to be across from your heart. Your heart's on this side of your body. And it's going to keep your hand there. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to gently cover it up. Just like this. So, some people get the misconception that this is the sign that we're going to fight. It's not. This is the universal sign, especially in Asia, especially in Tai Chi, of peace. I come, impose you, your family, your friends, no harm. I come to you as an ally and as a friend. I bow to you all and say thank you for this afternoon. Have a great day and namaste.